Happy Thanksgiving, Bus One. We're on our way to an unspecified location, and we've got a lot of time to kill. Let's do some trivia. Passengers, explain yourselves.
Brrr, everybody, it's Aidan.
I'm actually not even that cold. I'm Alec.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And I'm Cooper.
And I'm Steven, filling in for Ethan, who's staying off the grid till things cool down. So, I gathered you all here today on this holiday that you could be spending with your family or friends, and I've told you to dress for extreme cold, but I haven't told you why. Any guesses as to what today's topic could be?
Chilliness.
The concept
It's gotta
of
just be like the Arctic or something.
Well, that's pretty darn close, Alec, because today's topic is Antarctica. We're out
Well,
on
actually, that's
another-
pretty darn far.
yeah.
Actually,
you
it was
couldn't
as far
actually
away
be
as
farther.
That's actually as far away.
That's actually on the opposite side of the
Nice
world.
going.
But in spirit, I think it's, similar. So we're doing another expedition hosted by yours truly, as Ethan is away.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And as you can see, we're all geared up and ready to go. We're
Let's
going
go.
to be visiting America's largest Antarctic research station, McMurdo. Are we excited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was on a journey today.
Yeah, I can't believe you
I
pulled
just
me
got
away
pulled
from my
away
family,
from all my
Steven.
Thanksgiving festivities, and we're going to Antarctica now.
We're spending hours on a bus going down to Antarctica on
I'm
I'm
Thanksgiving.
gonna taking the bus there.
I'm gonna miss the Thanksgiving football games.
Yeah, can we put the Macy's Day Parade on in the background?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got YouTube TV. It's okay. We can watch.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
Not sponsored.
So let's go ahead and go through the rules here. So while it's becoming winter here, it's headed into summer on that frozen continent, which is when the weather is, comparatively at least, the nicest. We're going to go through 3 different rounds with 5 questions each, as per usual. For each question in the first round you get right, you will have impressed me once. In the second round, impressed me twice. In the third round, you get the picture. No buzzing.
You get a picture
You get the picture,
Beautiful picture.
Round 3, you get a picture for each.
for each correct answer.
which roughly translates to 3 impressions. That's the conversion.
okay, good.
Oh, okay.
3 impressionists.
A picture is worth 3 impressions.
I think
They
that's
always
what
say
they
that.
say, yeah. So no buzzing today. We're taking it nice and easy because we've got nothing but time. This is going to be a long trip down there. Now, metaphorically, if these questions are mounds of snow, I've gone ahead and hit a surprise in one of the snowbanks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, metaphorical surprise.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
By surprise, I mean a fake correct answer. I meant what I said.
What?
If you can suss out the surprise correctly, you'll have impressed me 3 times. Do it before I've moved past it, and you'll have impressed me even more. 5 times, in fact. But if you accuse me of leaving a surprise in a snowbank, I know for sure I didn't leave one in. I'll retroactively be less impressed by your previous answers. 3 times to
crazy.
be exact. How dare you? I can be unimpressed
I?
with you, so yes, you can go into negatives now.
What?
No!
No!
I know.
The meta!
People were exploiting it. I had to nip that in the bud.
Oh,
True, I was exploiting it. I'll put my
Aiden's
name on
ruined
that
it
list.
for the rest of us.
And you can only
Alright.
guess once. Most importantly, no outside help other than what you've got in your brains. I'd be shocked if you get reception out here anyways. So whoever impresses me the
But the
most,
parade.
they'll win the game, which will earn the respect of the senior staff at McMurdo Station. Any
Nice.
questions?
Did you say McMurder?
I hope none of that's going on in there.
Murder mystery.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I actually knew somebody
They're
who was a
killing it.
chef at McMurdo Station. She lived there for like a year just cooking for all the research people.
That rocks.
Dang.
Anyways.
Was it all like...
Ice cream.
Yeah, it was ice cream.
They come in for the cold. Ooh, I could use some ice cream right now.
Popsicles.
A nice big bowl. It's not as cold when you're in that environment, you know.
I don't know
Yeah.
if she was like
Yeah,
ice
it's actually
fishing.
warm.
When in
Ice
Rome.
cream's actually warm.
Yeah.
Ice cream actually warm when you're in Antarctica.
Let's go ahead and get started with round 1 here.
Yeah, let's do it.
This round is titled Antarctica, Biology and Geography.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, I'm getting the
title.
biology questions out of the way.
Thanks, Steven. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Question 1. Antarctica is probably the least thought about continent in the world. Cooper, you can stand by the heater, it's okay.
I'm pretty cold.
How does Antarctica as a continent compare to the other continents? I've arranged the continents, how many times have I said this word, from largest to smallest by area. Where does Antarctica belong in this lineup? From largest to smallest, it's Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Europe, Oceania. So where does Antarctica go in that lineup from largest to smallest?
And Oceania includes Australia.
Yeah, Australia, New Zealand,
Okay.
those islands.
Every island ever, Alec.
I had always heard that Antarctica was the largest continent, so I'm going to say number 1.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa!
I think that's not.
I think that's not right.
I agree, Alec.
That's not.
I think-
Go ahead.
I think it's larger than the Americas, but smaller than Asia and Africa.
Okay.
That's very
I think
Western
it's
Hemisphere
smaller than you guys
of
are
you.
thinking. I think it's big, but not too big. I think it's
just right.
I think it's just bigger than Oceania. I think it's second to last.
Ooh.
Well, unfortunately, none of you have impressed me with this first question.
Oh, man, that's not
Antarctica is
looking good.
between South America and Europe, so it's the third largest. Still pretty darn big.
Third largest.
About double the area of Australia, which makes it comparable
Whoa.
in surface area to the planet Pluto.
Wow.
Now, Pluto is a planet. The people who said it aren't planetary scientists, and the curriculum they used to argue it wasn't a planet was terrible. They don't impress me. So far, no one has
Whoa.
impressed me.
Nice.
Take that.
But
Take that,
Steven,
planetary
it doesn't
scientists.
clear its orbit.
Yeah, neither does like
It's
Earth.
gravitationally
Orbit.
dominant.
What do you mean
does like
neither does
Earth.
Earth?
Earth
got a bunch
famously
of junk in
does.
our
It
orbit.
does, though.
Yeah, but we own that junk.
That's our
I guess
junk.
so.
That's our junk.
Maybe they should add that as an
Eagle
asterisk,
screech.
and then that'd make more sense.
Oh, okay. I like that. No points. No
So,
impression.
yeah, no one's impressed me yet. So we'll go on to question
Damn.
2. And it feels a little early to ask this kind of question, but continuing with questions about Antarctica as a continent, many of you can generally describe the shape of Antarctica. In fact, I'll give you the picture right now. I'll send it to you.
Circle with a thingy on the part.
Yeah.
Tail. It's like Q. It's like the letter Q
Looks
as
like
a continent.
a speech bubble.
Why didn't we call it Quantarctica?
I like that, Cooper. I
Q.
really like that.
I don't know. I don't think anyone knows why we didn't call it Quantarctica.
Science
We
doesn't
could
know
have.
the answer
Top
to this
10
one.
questions scientists don't get it.
But as you know, Antarctica is covered in ice. Charlie Chaplin rules. Draw what Antarctica would look like over this map if we removed all of the ice, and at current sea level. In this scenario, we're pretending all the ice, instead of melting, has simply vanished. So, what does Antarctica look like if we remove its clothes?
Naked Antarctica.
Okay. So you're saying like the map that
So we're
you're
going by
saying
shape.
is the ice
Yeah, you have to draw the
Ice
shape without its
silhouette.
ice, because the ice
shape?
has changed its silhouette.
But it's not really as much about relative size because we have
Yeah, I'm not
no
worrying
idea.
about
Okay.
size. I'm more so looking for who can most accurately draw what Antarctica looks like without ice.
Guys, I realized the mental picture in my mind of Antarctica is actually just the outline of Alaska. I started drawing the outline. I was like, I'm drawing Alaska.
Oh no.
Honestly, their shape isn't too different.
The
Does
Earth from there.
does the continent measurement include the ice?
Yes. That includes just general surface area. So
Seems
just
like cheating,
smaller
but okay.
things. I know. Well, if these other continents got their ice game up, maybe they'd be a bit bigger, but
True.
All right. Drew out what I thought Antarctica looks like.
Okay, I want to draw what I think Antarctica.
Did you finish your Alaska picture first?
Yeah, I did. And then I did it's to scale. So Alaska's like really far in the corner.
Okay, cool.
I drew. Okay, dude, are you ready?
All right, everyone, reveal your Antarcticas on 3.
1, 2, 3.
Again, I
backwards
sent mine to
Africa.
Steven.
okay. Alec,
Oh,
can
yours
you...
is like a group of
I need-
islands.
I
yeah,
need
I
to
think the tail's a
explain.
group of islands.
The
Interesting.
outside is what I think it is with the ice. The
Yeah, yeah.
inside is the continent, but there's a bunch of lakes in Antarctica. I know this.
There's a bunch of
Okay.
friends.
There's a bunch of
Ooh.
lakes under the ice, so I
Whoa.
included
I
a
didn't
bunch
draw
of
that
lakes.
scale, but I
So-
did draw.
For those of you
Islands.
who are just listening, I'll do my best to describe what everyone's drawn. So Alec has drawn basically like a smaller Antarctica, but with like several lakes inside. Aidan has drawn also a smaller Antarctica.
Backwards Africa.
But the long tail
Africa.
on it, it has like a chain of islands.
Does this make it better if I rotate
Oh,
it?
that's pretty. Yeah,
That's like
rotate it in
Hawaii.
your mind.
It's
Well,
like
look at that
Hawaii,
one.
but
That's an
really
earlier
big.
draft.
And then Cooper has drawn a smaller Antarctica inside of Antarctica, essentially.
Tell me when it's
Essentially.
most correct.
Essentially, Cooper did the same thing as Alec.
Essentially, I just drew the right answer.
I'd say Alec was the most correct. Alec, you've
Wow.
impressed me.
Because of the lakes.
Hell yeah!
It's
So-
the lakes.
Because of the
isn't it?
lakes.
I'll show you guys the picture of what Antarctica looks like without ice. Here it is. So all
That's
the
basically
blue.
backwards Africa.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So
Oh,
all
so
that
the tail
blue.
is a tail.
Yeah, so the tail is a tail. It's actually a mountain range. But
Wow.
Alec was very
So-
correct in the fact that it's kind of an archipelago and there's tons of lakes inside.
Oh.
So
Wow, I'd live
It's
there.
beautiful. If only we could see it.
yeah, if only all of the ice on Antarctica was gone.
Exactly.
Says oil.
Climate
companies
change,
all
hurry
around the
up.
world.
Come on, hurry up. We gotta see it.
Hurry up.
Thanks for
climate
our
change.
sponsor today, ExxonMobil.
Good job, Alec. Question 3.
Thank you.
That was so impressive, Alec.
You did impress me.
Everything I do is to impress Steven.
Oh,
Oh,
that touched me.
shucks.
Oh, shucks. When you picture Antarctica in your head, you probably picture the aforementioned rugged, white landscape, endless expanses of snow and ice. But not all of Antarctica is covered in snow. Antarctic oases are the areas of Antarctica that are free of ice cover and offer more favorable conditions for the development of life. About 1 to 2% of Antarctica is free of ice and snow year-round. Which of the following organisms is not found in Antarctic oases or in Antarctica in general? Is it A, grass, B, moss, C, insects, or D, worms?
So which one's not in Antarctica?
Yeah, grass, moss,
You think there's grass
insects,
in Antarctica?
worms.
Be honest.
Grass, moss, insects, worms.
Grass, moss, insects.
If there aren't worms, there's got to be something like worms to break down stuff.
There has to be, there's worm adjacent
We're
organisms.
not a
adjacent
worm, but it's
leaves.
something like a worm.
something.
I
Something
think there's
worm-like.
no insects.
Okay.
Interesting.
Feels wrong as I say it, but
I
that's my
think there's no grass.
Okay, Cooper.
How can we touch grass?
We can't.
And Cooper, because there
moss.
is no buzzer, you can answer the same answer as someone else if you so choose.
Hey, what did you
If we're
guys
keeping-
guess?
I said grass.
I said bugs.
Bugs and grass.
Bugs and grass.
Bugs and grass. I'll say moss.
Okay.
He doesn't think there's moss. That's ridiculous.
Elaine Moss reference?
That's famous business
It was the
man.
last host of the previous expedition episode. Well, unfortunately,
He's on
none of you
Mars
have
right
impressed
now.
me. The answer is worms.
What? It's worms?
There
What?
There
was
had to
worms?
be worms, though.
But
There literally
No,
had to be
there's
worms.
worms adjacent, right? There's worms adjacent, right?
Something like worms.
There are like microorganisms that help the soil, but there's no worms. Worms would not
What would you
thrive
call, like,
in Antarctica
Dang.
due to the poor soil quality, the cold, and the aridity.
but there's grass, but there's no worms, is what you're telling me?
Correct. So there are 3
And that's
Is that
species
what
of
you're telling me?
grass.
You're telling me grass, no worms?
And one of them is invasive annual bluegrass. There are tons of species of moss on Antarctica, and there are
Well,
all
I
sorts
knew
of
that
insects native to Antarctica, like mites, lice, fleas, and springtails. The flightless midge, Bellica antarctica, reaches 6 millimeters, which is about 1/4 of an inch, which makes it the largest purely land animal in Antarctic zone.
Wow.
There you go.
Hey, Steven, what are those insects when they're babies? Are they like larvae?
I guess.
AKA worms?
Worms,
Larva.
you can't just call any larva a worm.
All
worm is a
bug
worm.
larva
I can't- and I
equals
did,
worm.
honestly.
Any wiggly thing is a worm.
Any
I
little
don't know
goopy
what your
wiggly thing is a
definition
worm.
Eden, did you not hear? It's all about the soil quality and the
It
aridity.
is all about. I can't believe he can have grass but no worms, though. That's hard for me to believe.
Little do our contestants know that this was the fake answer. Looks like they were fooled this time.
Imagine grass, but
I
no
heard
worm.
they call it the bluegrass state.
Some Kentuckian brought.
That's what they call Antarctica.
That's right. It's just
It's
an
like Alaska.
extension of
It's the same
Kentucky.
thing.
Question
Really?
4. Okay, but when you think about animals in Antarctica, you're probably thinking
Okay.
about the penguins or seals. But
Yeah.
this question's about penguins.
Nice.
Penguins were my favorite animal for most of my life until I got really into fish. But I still like penguins a lot. Penguins are famously monogamous, but unlike how they are often portrayed, both the male and female will help hatch the eggs. This is not true for one species, however. Which species of penguin does only the father help raise its young and hatch the egg? A.
Whatever the happy feet guy is.
It's like,
No, I don't expect you guys to know that. A. King penguin. B. Emperor penguin. C. Macaroni penguin. Or D. Gen 2 penguin.
Gen 2 penguin from Pokemon.
Penguin version 2.
Generation 2 Johto.
The update.
I'll say Emperor.
Goodness.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking. I'm gonna
Emperor's
double
classic
down.
penguin. Emperor's like happy feet penguin.
Class.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
But I know that the emperor penguin males sit on the egg to like warm it up and stuff.
But what about Surf's Up penguin?
Cody's me, bro. Let
Is
me
that
be
macaroni?
me.
Does Surf's Up penguin have a mom?
I don't remember.
I think
I
so.
don't remember either.
I'm gonna be different.
Alec wants to be
I'll
different.
say king penguin.
Okay.
Why not?
Well, you shouldn't have been different, Alec, because it was the Emperor penguin. Congrats,
Darn.
Aidan. And
That
Cooper.
goes
You
to
both
show you,
impressed
never
me.
be different.
Never be different.
Always go
Never
with,
be different.
And that's the
With-
moral
Always
of
go with
Happy
the
Feet
crowd.
and Surf's Up is always go with the crowd.
always go with the crowd. Never be unique. Will not pay off.
I was going to write
Nice.
a joke about emperor penguins needing a baby daddy or something, but they all sucked, so instead I'm going to read some penguin facts.
Okay,
Nice.
that works.
The king penguin is the second largest species of penguin, and they live on islands throughout the Antarctic Ocean and northern Antarctica. Emperor penguins are the largest. They're about 3.5 feet tall, so these are the guys in Happy Feet, as you guys said. Macaroni penguins, that's the Surf's Up penguin. They have the
Nice.
yellow stuff
They
on their
surf.
head, and they're also the most common species of penguin. There's about 18 billion of them.
Holy shit. Steven,
That's
do
a
you know
lot.
why it's the
They
same
outnumber
name
us.
as the noodle?
Macaroni.
Because their hair
The,
looks like
the noodle is
macaroni.
actually
Is it
named
because their
after
hair looks
the
like
penguin.
macaroni?
It's true.
Whoa.
They're like, this reminds me of a penguin's hair, thus the name.
This pasta.
But it's more like their yellow hair is more like spaghetti than macaroni.
Did you say
You
there's
tell 'em.
18 billion of them?
18 million.
What a relief! Okay. Thank
Oh,
goodness.
I
For
definitely
every
Sorry,
made
it's
Julian
so
tea.
hard for me to enunciate. It's so cold.
3 penguins.
I was like,
Dang, it's hard for me to hear with my earmuffs on.
Yeah, all these earmuffs. And
You get a
equipment, it's so
macaroni
hard to
penguin.
hear.
You get a macaroni penguin.
Look under your chair.
And then
Mr.
Gen 2
Popper's
penguins.
under the ice.
macaroni
Those are the
penguins.
fastest swimming penguins, which is why
Gen
Linux's
2?
mascot is a Gen 2 penguin. They're trying to say
Oh.
they're fast.
Is that like after they did the
Ah.
rebalance patch? The Gen 2 penguin got
It's like one of the branches.
So a Gen 2 penguin is a real penguin?
It's a real penguin.
It's
I
like
thought that was
Gen
just
2, like Generation 2.
It's like Gen as in like GEN and then TOO. Gen 2.
Oh, Gen as well.
Jen is also.
Jen as well.
Gen 2.
They're all named
Gen
Jen.
as well, penguin. I'm Gen
You
as well.
thought it was like
I'm having
Mewtwo
to
for
open up the
penguins?
vents in my coat because it's
Kind
so
of.
fucking
I
hot.
thought it was
in
like,
I thought it was
haha, must be a
Mewtwo for
Pokemon
penguins.
reference.
Yeah, ha 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 ha.
And I believe those are the penguins from
What ones are the ones from Madagascar?
I believe those are
Animated?
Adelaide penguins. If I had to guess.
Interesting.
Whoa.
But that's off the top of my head.
Wow.
I could be wrong. Don't fact check me.
It's okay.
Question
Guys, do
5.
not fact check
The Southern Ocean is the ocean that surrounds Antarctica. There isn't much land between Antarctica and the rest of the continents, which allows the Antarctic Circumpolar Current, which is the largest ocean current, to flow unimpeded, also making it an invaluable tool for ship captains wanting to travel from west to east as fast as possible. What do sailors call the latitudinal line that defines the boundaries of the Southern Ocean, named after its powerful and dangerous winds and currents? Do they call it A, the Roaring Forties, B, the Furious 50s, C, the Screaming 60s, or D, the Shrieking 70s?
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
it's getting more and
those
more
are
violent.
good. Did you make up 3 of those, Steven?
All of those are real.
Whoa!
Those are all real, but which one is...
Which one defines the Southern Ocean boundary, and thus the extent of Antarctica?
So the Roaring 40s, the...
Furious 50s.
I remember 40, 50,
the
60,
Screaming
70.
60s. Yeah. So I guess what is the latitudinal line?
Where does latitude start?
It starts at the equator, right?
Yep. Pretty
So,
so.
yeah.
So this is like negative.
Higher number is more
It's gotta
south.
be 60.
Okay.
Screaming? Screaming, was it?
Screaming
Screaming
60s.
60s.
Say its full name.
The screaming 60s.
I
What's the
won't
70s
count it
one?
unless he
The
says its full
Shrieking
name.
70s.
Oh my gosh.
Shriek, Alec.
Scared me.
Shrieking is... I mean, you said it's real.
There you go.
So...
These are all real.
But then
My
he
power came
smiles
back.
after he says it. Like, they're
He's-
not
then
all
he's just-
real.
Well, just the
Smiling.
name Shrieking is funny, but it's real.
It is.
Not real.
Sure,
Don't
I'll
trust
say-
him.
I learned to not be different, so I'm going to say the same thing Cooper said.
Okay.
Ice cream in 60s.
Whoa.
Aidan,
What's
are you
the
gonna-
50s
He did
one?
learn his lesson. He
Furious
did learn his
Yelling
lesson.
50s. Oh, yeah. Furious 50s, baby.
Okay. Well, the
Like
lesson we're
Furious
taking away today is to
5,
not
dang
be
it.
different because Cooper and Alec are both correct. You guys have
Wisdom of
impressed
the
me.
crowd.
You're learning so
Wait,
quickly.
wait, hold on. But Alec, you
Group
used
think.
wisdom of the crowd when it was just me. So-
Wisdom of the crowd. I was part of it.
You were
Two's
part
the
of
crowd.
it. Group
Also,
think.
wisdom of the crowd famously doesn't work if you know the answers other people give.
Two's the crowd.
Oh, dang. So we need to plug our ears.
I'm always saying that.
We need to plug our ears.
No, I think the thing you need to do is listen because that gives you the correct answer seemingly every time.
Oh, yeah, guys. If we had just listened,
if
we
you-
would have.
well, if you
decided
listen to each
Listen
other.
to this guy.
If we just listen to each other, there'd be no war on Earth if we all could just listen a little better.
Call,
You know,
call
that's
me the
beautiful.
crowd
No
because
conflict.
I got wise.
the world. We are the children.
So the Southern Ocean is defined as all of the ocean water south of 60 degrees south, and
Nice.
Antarctica is defined as all the land south of 60 degrees south. All those other ones are
Wow.
real, as I said.
So what is it about the yelling 50s?
So the thing is, there's not a lot of land. Like if you know the Southern Ocean, like general geography, there's not a lot of land between the water there and the continents. So the wind can basically just go around the Earth just unimpeded. It's not slowed down by anything. That causes all the continents, all the currents and stuff to just go really fast. Cooper is gone.
No!
He
come
fell
back!
in. He fell in the currents. He's been
He
swept
fell in the
away.
currents. He got swept away.
All right, we're back.
Woo!
So before we do our point check, some quick geography facts about Antarctica before we move on. Because it still feels mysterious to me. I don't know about you guys.
Real.
So I'll have you guys popcorn read them so I can rest my voice.
Popcorn,
Fair.
you say?
All right. Did you know Antarctica has completely buried mountain range? The Gamberstev Mountains stretch for 1,200 kilometers across the continent and reach heights of over 3,000 meters tall, but they're buried under 4,000 meters of snow and ice. Lesser leather never weathered, wetter weather better.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Did
yeah,
you
I
practice?
nailed that shit. That's right. How impressed are you, Steven?
You know,
Did-
you
did-
impressed me. I'll give you that.
Whoa.
Let's go.
For real? For real life?
Wow, the stakes are
Yes,
so high.
for real. He did
I'm writing
actually
it down as
impress
an
me.
impression.
Yes.
Did you know? More than 200 lakes have been discovered underneath the Antarctic ice sheet. These form due to geothermal energy melting the ice from below, forming freshwater lakes under the ice. Girl gargoyle, guy gargoyle.
Whoa.
Good work, Alec. You know what? You also impressed me.
Hey!
Go, go.
Did you know
Right, Cooper?
that there are blood red waterfalls in Antarctica? Part of the remote Taylor Glacier in East Antarctica, the blood falls are blood red due to their high oxidized iron content. Six sticky skeletons. No,
He
no,
messed
no,
up.
that
Did
was
you
the
get that?
Wi-Fi.
He
That was the Wi-Fi.
Guys, we have to give him benefit of the doubt. That was the Wi-Fi. Cooper, you impressed
There's
me.
lag.
I didn't
You all
realize this
have
is the
impressed me.
benefit of the doubt episode.
I'm just a nice guy. What can I say? I'm in a generous mood today.
Okay.
You know, it is Thanksgiving after all.
That's true.
It
I'm
is
giving
Thanksgiving. We
thanks
do have to
for all
give
the
thanks.
impressions
That's
that we
true.
have.
So you all impressed me once. Thank you.
Nice.
That has been round 1, Antarctica Geography and Biology. So please remind me, how many times have you impressed me?
Twice.
Thrice.
You're holding up 3 though, Cooper.
C'est
That's-
trois.
Oh,
That's
trois.
twat.
I don't speak French.
Français.
I hate to say it.
Did you know they speak French in Antarctica?
That's true.
That's the national language.
All right then. Well, rockin' and ready for round 2. Round 2 is titled Antarctica: From Discovery to Settlement.
Ooh. We'll live there.
Question 6. There are a lot of firsts when it comes to exploration of Antarctica. Greek philosophers theorized about the existence of Antarctica before the birth of Christ, and Romans were including the continent of Terra Australis Incognita, translating to the secret southern land, on maps. This is because the globe had to be balanced with the same amount of land being in the south as the north. That was their theory at the time.
Had to be.
So, how silly. I bet we don't make any crazy assumptions about things we don't understand.
Not once.
The first people to see Antarctica were Russian naval admirals on a circumnavigation expedition in 1820, spotting Peter the First Island. What nationality was the first person to officially set foot on the Antarctic mainland?
He was the first
in
island?
1853.
Ever?
Peter the First Island.
Aw. They named him Peter.
Aww.
Oh, sweet. So what was the nationality?
Wait, so it's a Russian expedition?
In 1820, they were the first people to see it. And then in 1853, the first person to officially set foot, what was their nationality? Was it A, French, B, Russian, C, English, D, American, or E, Argentinian?
Ooh, threw in that Argentinian one.
They're right there. It's just across the pond.
It's pretty close.
The southern
Just
pond.
across the screaming 60s.
That's right.
They could probably
was that
jump?
Yeah, that was the right answer. I'll say American.
I'll say Argentinian.
We loved exploring
they're
and all
close.
that jazz back then.
How am I supposed to do wisdom of the crowd if you guys do two different answers?
Which
Alec,
crowd
which
do
one
you think
trust
is
to be
more
crowd-like?
wise?
I think it's
Welcome to the crowd.
Russian.
Ooh.
Okay.
Whoa, he picked
His
a
own
third crowd.
Third crowd.
Wow. That's
Be
beautiful.
your own crowd.
We're
Groupthink.
switching up things a lot here. Cooper, you've impressed me twice.
Damn.
Mercator Cooper was a New Yorker and was the captain of the Levant and the first person to set foot on the mainland of the continent.
Is that the same guy that's Mercator Projection?
God bless America.
No.
No.
That guy was from Belgium.
Whoa.
Wow.
He was. We saw where his statue is.
We saw his statue.
You saw
there.
his
We saw where
statue?
his statue
Yeah.
is.
We saw where his statue is.
Wow.
Must be
related
from
to
Belgium.
He was the captain, though, Mercator Cooper. He was the captain who first loosened Japan's isolationist policy in 1845 after rescuing
That's pretty
11
sweet.
marooned Japanese sailors and returning them to the island. which
Sorry, are you
created
calling me
connections with the Shogun.
Mercator Cooper,
And
or
he
is
was the
that
first guy on
his
Earth that
actual
rocks.
name?
Mercator Cooper is his actual name.
Oh, I thought you just nicknamed
Whoa.
me Mercator Cooper.
Mercator
has a
Cooper
name.
over here.
Mercator Cooper, you're such a swell guy.
Because
he assisted
I got the
Commodore
map
Perry.
thing right, so I'm Mercator Cooper
So he's
now.
basically Mercator Cooper.
If you want to start calling yourself Mercator Cooper for the rest of the episode, I'm not going to argue against it.
I will.
I will.
So one other first I wanted to mention was that the HMS Challenger was the first steamship to cross the Antarctic Circle in 1874. You know, the Challenger from the Deep Ocean episode.
Wait.
Whoa.
Is that a hint?
Small world, right?
Whoa.
Small world.
It may or may
I
not
can't
be
believe
a
events are related to other events.
I don't know. So
Never
far,
mind.
the word Challenger has been 0 for 2.
Oh, red herring, yeah.
So,
Yeah, third time's the charm, right?
do you want to challenge this question? You can.
You said.
It's
Thinking about it.
Mercator Cooper does sound like a made-up name.
What was the name of the ship, Steven?
Le Levant.
that is rather French.
Levant.
I'll do it. Challenge.
Okay.
Oh!
Aidan, your challenge is incorrect. He was American. You've unimpressed me.
Unimpressed.
Wow.
I'm -1 impressed.
I believe the Levant was made in Canada, I believe, French Canada.
That makes sense.
So, but it was an American captain and an American who set foot. So
It was Mercator Cooper. Come on.
Oh, it's Mercator Cooper. Not
Mercator Cooper.
that's an American name if I've ever heard it.
All right.
Question 7. Before the Antarctic Treaty System was established, multiple nations laid claims to portions of Antarctica. To legitimize their claims, both to their own people and to the world, they designed flags and gave names to their claimed territories. So I will name 3 nations and 5 territories. You need to identify which of the territories belong to each of the nations.
Hmm.
And then I also included unclaimed territories. So one of the territories that is named is unclaimed by any nation.
Ooh.
So
Interesting.
the nations are France, New Zealand, Norway, and unclaimed territory. And the territories themselves are Adelaide Land, the aforementioned Peter the First Island, Peter the Ross Dependency, Mary Bird Land, and Queen Maud Land. So try to match the territories with the nations.
Okay. I think
Okay. I think I got
I
it.
think I got it.
Okay. Adelaide Land, New Zealand.
Okay.
Because that'd be really fun to say in a New Zealand accent.
I agree.
Peter the First Island, as he's known. I said Norway. The Ross dependency, I said that's unclaimed. Mary Bird Land, I also said New Zealand, and then the Queen Maud Land is France.
Cooper.
I was pretty close. I had Adelaide Land, New Zealand, Peter the First Island, Norway, Ross dependency unclaimed, and then these last two I actually had switched with Aidan. So I had Mary Bird Land being France and Queen Maud Land being New Zealand.
Alec, what did you get?
I had completely different. Wisdom of the Not Crow.
Anti-group thing.
Okay.
Adelaide Land, France. Or whatever that one was called. Peter the First Island, I think, is unclaimed. Ross dependency.
Is it
New
dependent
Zealand. And
What?
Mary Bird Island, or whatever it's called. New Zealand. And Queen Maud Land, Norway.
Okay. Alec, you were the most correct.
Wow.
So
Wow.
you got
I
3
should've
of them
grouped
right.
Are you
to
telling
Alec.
me Peter the First Island is unclaimed?
Peter the First Island was claimed by Norway,
Oh.
which actually pissed off
So
Russia.
you guys
quite a
got
bit.
that right.
There was some beef.
Nailed
there.
that one.
Is that like, oh, we saw that first, so it belongs to us.
Yeah.
Russia also
Keepers.
just claimed all of Antarctica off of that one feat, so you know
That rocks.
they
Honestly,
won
teach
with
their
that.
own.
But yeah, France owns Adelaide Land. New Zealand owns the Ross dependency. Norway owns Peter the First Island and Queen Maud Land. And the unclaimed territory was Mary Bird Land, which was named after like an American naval captain's wife.
Nice. But no one can have it. Just like no one can have his wife.
Whoa.
So some other nations that claimed Antarctic land include Chile and Argentina, who still act like they legally own the land and put Antarctic stuff all over their passports and other nationalistic documents, as well as Australia. None of their territory names are interesting, though. They're just like Australian Antarctic territory. I'll talk a little bit more about Queen Maud Land, which is owned by Norway, in the next question.
Whoa.
Segue.
No, I cannot wait.
Question 8. Austrian-born German politician and the leader of the National Socialist German Workers' Party, a fellow who went by the name of Adolf Hitler. He did some things in Antarctica. His party conducted a secret expedition to the continent in 1938 through 1939. The area is now known as Queen Maud Land and was partially claimed by Germany entitled New Swabia, named after the ship Schwabenland, which was named after the region of Swabia in Germany. Very complicated, I know. What was the main purpose of this expedition? A. Propaganda purposes. B. Espionage. C. To establish a whaling colony. D. To investigate claims of large natural resource deposits. E. To search for a rumored entrance to the hollow earth interior and thus Agartha. Or F. To build a secret bunker where they could manufacture experimental aircraft.
F, Steven? F?
Steven?
He gave us F.
Listen, you gotta put in some work to impress me.
So
They're all
here are the
true.
2 things that I know about that German gentleman and his party. The little party
They
that he
were
decided
pretty
to have.
crazy.
I wouldn't call
There
him
is
a
a
gentleman
conspiracy
myself.
theory that says that they
Get
went to
'em!
Antarctica and
Get
built
'em!
secret bunkers so they could live there, and that's where they went after the war. And then also I know he really liked like occult shit and wanted to use magic. But I don't know how much of that is truth and how much of that was exasperated for Indiana Jones. So I'm going to say the bunker.
The bunker one.
He was looking
Bunker,
for
hardly
the
know.
I was
Holy
thinking the
Grail.
natural resources one. I think it was D,
Okay.
where they think there's natural resources there.
Yeah, I was thinking D as well, but I also do know that they actually built stuff like underground tunnels in Antarctica.
Mm-hmm. Because they were looking for the center of the earth.
And that's why.
And thus Agartha.
So I'll say the bunker one, I guess. I liked D though.
Groupthink.
Well, none of you have impressed me because the answer is whaling.
Whaling? What could they
Damn.
possibly
What?
need with
Yeah.
whales?
So
Really?
in that time, Germany imported nearly all of its oils and fats from other nations, especially Norway.
Mm.
So they wanted to be self-reliant in case they, upset other countries in the future for whatever reason.
Huh.
So a team of scientists, captains, and one high-ranking German official, air quotes, went to Antarctica to map out the land and try to determine the feasibility of a whaling colony for all that whale oil. So they determined the juice wasn't worth the squeeze and they didn't really do anything else there. They did discover and name a bunch of mountain ranges and other natural features, and we still use the name of those features to this day. So
Then why did they build the tunnels?
I didn't hear about that. I read all about it, like their expedition there. I didn't read about that.
It was later.
And also
That's when they all fled to Argentina.
The occult stuff. This German politician man himself, that was exaggerated a lot after the war because that's like
Indiana Jones.
That was basically clickbait stuff. Like that's how they could get people to buy their articles. They're like, he worshipped Satan and he had altars in his like thing. He didn't actually have that much stuff.
That much.
There was definitely like parts of his party that were into that kind of stuff, but I feel like it's exaggerated over time.
There's a room at the party that had all of his occult stuff in it.
Yeah. I mean, in general, if you read about history around that like time period, a lot of people were super into like new age, like weird occult stuff, but they weren't especially so. But this expedition was the start of a series of expeditions, claims, and building a scientific basis by various nations that carried on until the Antarctic Treaty. Question 9. The Cold War, no pun intended, extended to Antarctica as well. In 1946 and 1947, the United States enacted Operation High Jump, in which roughly 5,000 U.S. troops were sent to test equipment and trained to fight in extreme cold conditions, which has birthed almost as many conspiracies as the last thing I spoke about. Part of the American propaganda war was building a Munson-Scott South Pole Station at the South Pole, you guessed it.
Wow.
Russia / the Soviet Union has long held claims over Antarctica, as I previously mentioned. In response to the United States South Pole Research Center, the Soviet Union built a temporary research center at the southern pole of inaccessibility, which is the furthest inland point and the hardest to reach point on the Antarctic continent. So, as mentioned, this was temporary, which means they left everything behind in the 60s. And it remained forgotten until 2007, when a team of British explorers went back to this site and found that the entire station had been buried under the snow, except for what? A. A bust of Vladimir Lenin. B. A geodesic dome, which looks like the dome at Epcot and Disney for reference. C.
Nice.
A Soviet flag on a flagpole. D. An onion dome resembling one of those installed in St. Basil's Cathedral in, like, St. Peter. Or E. An American flag on a flagpole.
What?
Ooh, that's neat.
My mind jumped to they stumbled upon a Soviet flag. That was my thought.
That was the only thing that was left that they could find that wasn't buried.
And you said
I feel
the
like that's
British
gonna be
people
the
found it?
highest thing.
Yeah, 2007, a team of British explorers went back to the site.
I think the American flag would be the most interesting, so I'm going to say that one.
Okay.
I'm group thinking with
If
Alec.
like the Americans
That
just
seems
went
so
down there and
interesting.
were like, it's ours now, and then abandoned it as well.
They secretly...
Or the Soviets are flying an American flag so people don't think it's
because the war was so cold.
the war was so cold. Like a spy thing.
Well, the answer is a bust of Vladimir Lenin. So none of you are listening.
Dang it.
Really?
How big
Yes.
was it? If it
They
How
just found
busty was Lenin?
a gold... It was like on a statue, like pedestal, so it was like raised up. But the bust itself wasn't like huge or anything. But it was a gold-colored bust of Vladimir Lenin that had been placed to face towards Moscow.
Wow.
In 2012, it was entered into the list of historic sites, and it's really weird to think about that. Like one of the most remote locations in the world, you can just go out there, and there's nothing else but a statue of Vladimir Lenin just like staring off into space.
That's so interesting.
Just them like
That is crazy.
like hundreds of miles of nothing, and then just the statue of Vladimir Lenin.
dang, we should go.
No fun.
We should go
go.
visit.
Okay,
that.
guys, we're all gonna go down to Antarctica.
Audience, meet us at the statue of Vladimir Lenin in Antarctica.
Yeah,
Next
audience
Thanksgiving.
meet up.
Next Thanksgiving, we'll do a bus one meetup,
We'll do a big
take
dinner.
selfies.
That's like European tourists coming to America and being like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to New York, and then I'm gonna drive down to Disney World, and then I'm gonna go to like California."
Yeah.
Like saying they're gonna drive that distance in like a week.
Oh, buddy.
Oh.
Question 10. The Antarctic Treaty is the treaty system under which Antarctica is currently governed. It was ratified in 1959 by 12 countries and established Antarctica as a land no one could own, no one could mine, where no military activity would occur, and establishing the continent as a place for scientific study. This made it the first armistice agreement during the Cold War, because both the US and Russia were like, okay, this is getting out of hand. Today, the treaty has 58 parties. Which of the following nations has not yet ratified the Antarctic Treaty? A. North Korea. B. Egypt. C. Monaco. D. San Marino. Or E. Switzerland.
Gosh, there's so many E's, Steven.
Yeah, you have to work to impress me.
I'll say North Korea.
North Korea, Monaco, Switzerland were the only ones I remembered. What are the other three?
Egypt and San Marino.
Two.
They all seem kind of like, why would they ratify the Antarctic Treaty, right?
Like none of them are really
right.
going for it. But
I'm going to say Monaco.
Okay.
I'll say San Marino.
Okay. Well, once again, none of you have impressed me.
Oh,
the answer is
damn.
Egypt. It's these E's that are
Egypt.
really throwing it off. Egypt has not ratified the treaty.
Come on.
So North Korea ratified the treaty in 1987 because they wanted to build a research base there. But then the North Korean economy pretty much irreversibly began to collapse that year. So they kind of abandoned those
Classic.
plans. But they still signed the treaty. Monaco joined in 2008. San Marino joined recently in 23 because they're interested in the research going on there. Switzerland signed on in 1990.
So why hasn't Egypt
Come on,
joined?
Egypt.
They just
They
don't
don't-
care.
I guess they just
It's because they're building more pyramids in Antarctica.
recently
you
a
can't
lot
tell us
of
we can't.
Middle Eastern nations have been signing on, so it's possible. Like Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates also signed in 23, so it's possible they signed. I think part of that is because they have money to throw at like research and stuff.
Ace.
All right.
Because Mr. Beast's theme park just opened. They're raking in cash.
It's true.
I heard they're gonna do
He has
another.
his own Antarctica land
Yeah, they're gonna.
in Mr. Beast World.
Only if you sign the treaty, you're allowed to go.
Wait, where is Mr. Beast land?
Saudi Arabia?
What?
Yeah, he opened up a theme park in Saudi Arabia. It's insane.
And the one in Antarctica, just getting there is the challenge. If you get there, he pays
Yeah.
you money.
I tasked
$1,000.
100 people to make their way to Antarctica.
Journey
and ride
across
this
Antarctica.
roller coaster.
Install
Which
it
Which
at
car
the
has this
point of
bust of Vladimir
inaccessibility.
Lenin on it?
Yeah, with the bust of Vladimir Lenin.
Everybody who comments on this video will get their name engraved onto Vladimir Lenin's bust.
Last one to take their hand off his golden bust of Vladimir Lenin gets the
I can't take it off. It's frozen on. Frostbite. It's stuck.
Bare hand on the bust.
All right. Well, that's round 2 done and dusted. Contestants, please state how many times you've impressed me. I like hearing it.
I actually lost 3 points in that round. I did not get a single question right. -1.
I have 5. I've
I
impressed you
have
5
also
times.
impressed you 5 times.
This is terrible.
Well, Aidan, you know what
Aiden's
they say.
really fallen off.
Round 3 is where something's going to happen for sure.
That's true. And
What's
round 3 is
happened?
especially swingy because, once again, you can impress me 3 times for each
You
question.
get a picture.
Especially with question 11, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Round 3 is
Oh.
titled Antarctica, the people and the culture.
I didn't know
Whoa.
there was people and culture in Antarctica.
That's true.
There are people. Who else is going to look after the penguins?
But I thought
So
it was
for
like.
question 11, the penguins
Are you
can't
saying we
feed
should protect
themselves.
people?
They're desperate.
It's on us.
We
They
have
only
to
eat
hand feed them.
macaroni.
So when people live in isolation for long enough, they begin to develop unique speech patterns. Antarctic English is a real dialect which has developed from just that. Dialects also differ based on nationality and which base you're in, with British, Australians, and Americans all having their own unique slang. I've read the official Antarctic English dictionary, and I'm going to read off several American phrases to help us prepare for
Wow.
arrival. So
Nice.
I'll read off 10 in total. 2 of them will be fake.
Oh, man.
So you can pick 2, and for each
Jeez.
one that you suss out, you'll have impressed me thrice. So if you
Wow.
get both of them, you can impress me 6 times. So this can be a big swing.
Big swing.
Okay.
A. Beaker is a scientist that people don't like.
From the Muppets.
They call you a Beaker, you're a scientist they don't like. B.
Wow.
The 300 Club is for people who experience a temperature fluctuation of 300 degrees. So they heat up in a sauna, and then they run outside and roll around in the snow naked.
That's insane. I think. Would you die?
I don't know if people have died doing
People
this.
do it. I've heard of that.
But people do this.
Wow.
Or maybe they don't.
Maybe I'm just delusional.
Maybe I'm into
Cooper's been in
something. I'm
isolation
so
for
clever.
too long.
Or maybe I just altered a number.
AI videos have gotten to Cooper.
C is cark, which is a swear that's equivalent to fuck.
Mm.
So you're like, carking, you know, that's like fucking.
Wow.
Oh, sorry for the
Why not
swears.
just say fuck?
We're gonna have to. We're gonna have
Swear
to bleep out
warning.
Swear
Cark
warning.
now.
There are
Swear
going to be
warning.
swears. They're not going to know what it's. You're just going to include K and K at the end, so it's going to sound worse.
Oh, it's with K's. I thought it was with a C. That
Yeah, it's
that does
Cark.
feel rather
A-A-R-K.
crude.
Feels rather crude.
Feels rather crude, doesn't it?
Okay, what's
All
the
right.
next one,
The
Steve?
next one is Herbie, which is a powerful storm from inner Antarctica. So they're like, oh, there's tons of Herbies. That means there's like big storms that are coming from inside of Antarctica. E is Ice Wife / Husband, which is like a secret seasonal relationships that are conducted between staff for like one season, and then they just don't talk about it.
Whoa.
That's gotta be real.
Like work wife.
But ice.
Yeah, but ice.
My ice wife.
F. A Hollywood shower is a shower that's longer than 2 minutes. G is
I'm already
Poppy,
forgetting the first one.
beer that is chilled with natural Antarctic ice. H is Skua, which means to steal. I is Fingy, which is a derogatory term for a new person.
Bingy.
And J is Unit, which is the Antarctic equivalent of a dormicile / bedroom, because they don't. It's pretty cramped in there.
Oh,
They call them units. All right, which one do you guys need me to read off any of them, or which ones
just,
do you think
like,
are the
read off
fakers?
All the
Can
words.
you just say them all again, just the words?
Yeah,
So-
without the definitions.
Beaker, 300 Club, Kark, Herbie, Icewife, Hollywood Shower, Poppy, Skua, Finger, Unit. So you
Okay.
get two choices. So you can choose.
What was Herbie?
That was
Herbie,
the storm.
that's a
He's
powerful
the little
storm
car,
from inner
the love
Antarctica.
bug.
Storm.
Okay, you know what I'm saying?
I got mine decided.
I guess I got mine.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm totally guessing.
go for it.
No. Let Cooper go.
Okay,
I
Cooper,
insist.
you go.
Okay. As much as I like it, I think you made up Kark, and I think
Okay.
Finger is also made up.
Whoa.
Fingy.
Fingy, yeah.
Alec.
I also thought Fingy seemed made up, and Poppy as well was the other one I thought was made up.
Okay. Aidan.
Yeah, I thought Poppy was one, and then I was gonna say Herbie is the other one. I feel like the storm should come from outside if that's where the wind is kind of unobstructed. I don't know.
Okay.
Not from the central.
Oh, so you're
Australia.
challenging the fact that there are storms from the center.
Yeah, right. That didn't make sense.
Or more so, like the storms that are powerful would be coming from the outside.
Exactly.
Well, the ones that I made up were Kark and Unit. So
Really?
Cooper, you impressed me 3 times.
Thanks.
Wow.
So those are both from Warhammer 40k.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear.
So those are both from Warhammer. So all the other ones are real though. Karking.
I thought you made up Poppy because Poppy is just like a drink that you can like. It's like a
So
brand.
the
now.
reason why Poppy is the slang, and I didn't include this, so it sounded more fake, is because Antarctic ice, it has like bubbles in it from all trapped natural
it's like
gases.
carbonated?
So when you put it in your beer, it like fizzes up.
That's fun.
So that's why they call it Poppy.
That feels like you shouldn't put that in your beer.
Maybe
Copyright
not, but
infringement on the Poppy.
I don't know. As we'll
like,
get into later,
probiotics.
people of Antarctica, they've been known to be alcoholics. So,
Oh, that's how they stay
wow.
warm.
so
That's why they got all those ice wives.
yeah, there's some wacky times down there. Some additional slang includes calling Antarctica the ice, and McMurdo Station is called Mactown or McMudhole because it's located on
Nice.
a dark, gritty volcano that exposed over the summer. So I hope this knowledge helps you guys when we go down there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
It'll
that's
make
what
us
we're doing.
blend in
Are we,
better.
Hey guys,
We don't
just
wanna
showed up
seem
on the
like
ice.
fingies.
Don't call me a fingy.
are we going to be
So when they call you a
dirty
fingy, you'll
beakers?
These damn beakers. Question 12. The Thing is a 1982 John Carpenter film that takes place in an unspecified American research base in Antarctica. It's one of my favorite horror movies of all time. The titular Thing is a shape-shifting alien that assimilates and disguises itself as its victims and finds its way into the research base by disguising itself as a sled dog. It is being chased by scientists from a different base who are trying to shoot and kill it. Our protagonists don't know this and think they're trying to just kill some random sled dog, but if they spoke the same language as the other scientists, they would hear one of them shout, "Get the hell away from that thing. That's not a dog, it's some sort of thing. It's imitating a dog. It isn't real. Get away, to idiots." What language is the scientist attempting to communicate with them in? A. Norwegian. B. Russian. C. German. D. Finnish. Or E. English, but they have a thick Glaswegian accent.
Steven, I saw a video of this exact thing yesterday.
Ooh.
Okay, so
What
you know.
language
what?
was it?
Well, I'm going to go last.
Okay.
So I think I know.
My answer is whatever Aidan says.
Okay, groupthink.
I'll say Norwegian.
Okay, if everyone thinks they know, we can all blurt it out at the same time.
I don't think I know. I'm saying Norwegian.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I'll say Russian because that feels like a language Americans wouldn't have any clue how to speak in the 80s.
Okay.
I think it was Russian from what I saw.
All right. The correct answer is Norwegian.
Yay!
So the scientist is
Come
from Norwegian.
on!
So Cooper knows it.
But I was like, it's like the video was so interesting because it's like, yeah, if any listeners spoke that language, they would have had the entire movie spoiled in the first 30 seconds. Just like,
Ian, are
Well, I
you
wouldn't
just
say the
saying
entire
that
movie,
Norwegian
but
sounds
definitely,
Russian to you?
no, I don't know. Just,
Not a lot of
Guy in a
Americans
cold
speak Norwegian
drain.
either,
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
say.
yeah.
So they're from a Norwegian research facility, and then they murder him in self-defense because he tries to throw a grenade at the dog because he has a grenade for some reason.
Classic.
And then this part of the movie is also kind of archaic because dogs have been banned from the continent since the 90s due to concerns with them spreading diseases to and attacking the wildlife. So
And
becoming a
the thing.
alien
Yeah.
creature.
Becoming
yeah,
alien,
and potential
yeah.
thing encounters. So go watch The Thing. It's a good movie. Question
good.
13. On Wikipedia, I saw an article titled Crime in Antarctica. So I had to do a question on that.
Nice.
While crime on the ice is rare, isolation and boredom, as well as the alcoholism, can lead to people doing things they wouldn't otherwise do. When people become violent, it can be especially dangerous because you can't get up and leave, and sometimes people have to remain in proximity with a violent person for months at a time. How many confirmed murders have been documented on the continent of Antarctica? Closest answer wins.
Oh, man.
At McMurdo Station.
At McMurdo
it
Station.
was,
I
it's
mean,
like
they
a
wouldn't name it
Fortnite
McMurdo
area.
Station if there weren't some.
Yeah, that just seems like a bad omen. So how many murders have been...
McMurdo Station sounds like the name of a Fortnite. part of
Where are we
that.
dropping? We're dropping at McMurder.
Risky Reels or
McMurdo Station.
McMurdo Station?
How many confirmed murders?
Confirmed kill.
Yeah, have been documented on the continent of Antarctica.
Perhaps there have been 3 murders.
Oh, really?
Okay.
I was going to say a lot higher than that. I guess how many people live on Antarctica at one time? It's got to be hundreds, thousands.
Okay, so I guess to give you context, McMurdo, which is the largest station, and Alec, you can change your answer if this changes your answer.
Okay.
McMurdo, which is the largest station in Antarctica, during the summer, there are about 5,000 people staffed.
That is a lot of people, but like they're all scientists, right?
I'm not going to change my answer. I still think 3 is
Okay.
like...
I was going to say 20.
If I'm going to be real,
Estimate.
Steven, I think it's 0.
Really?
But I'm going to
Why
say
would
2 to box that out.
Why would they have
What?
a crime in Antarctica page?
Theft? Murder is a very serious thing. I think maybe there was manslaughter,
People,
but I don't
people are
think there
getting cabin
might not have been
fever
murder.
and taking each other out. I'm going to say 20.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Holy shit. So the correct answer is 0. Aidan, you were right on
Oh
that.
man,
Let's
he was so
go!
right.
So there have been no confirmed murder cases, but there have been a couple attempted murders that have been documented
Oh,
that
Nice.
failed.
Nice
And
going.
A
If
couple
only they
people-
got away with it.
If only they got away with it, then Alec could be correct.
Yeah.
And a couple people have been reported torturing and killing the wildlife. And there was one
Oh,
mysterious
man.
poisoning death of an Australian man in 2000.
But not a
he died at
confirmed
the
kill.
beginning of the Antarctic winter. No, not a confirmed kill. So he died like at the beginning of the Antarctic winter, so no one could come and get him. So they just threw his dead body into the freezer and then held it there for 6 months. Like,
Dang.
next to the food.
Ugh.
There's a dead body in
Dang.
their freezer for 6 months. So originally they assumed he died of natural causes, but an autopsy revealed he died of methanol poisoning. Media called this a murder, but the lead detective believed the most likely cause was he accidentally ingested the methanol.
Classic
So,
scientist.
There's a mountain named in Antarctica after him, which actually a lot of
Aw.
landmarks in Antarctica have been named after people who died there. None of them have been murdered,
Interesting.
though. There you
as
go.
Nice.
far as we know,
Darn.
As far as we know.
there's no law.
I'm going to have the
in
first
Antarctica.
confirmed kill on Australia.
Question 14. There are practicing Muslim scientists and workers on the continent of Antarctica, especially with the Pakistani program at the Jinnah Antarctic Station. One of the most well-known practices of Islam is fasting during daylight hours during the month of Ramadan, which is inconveniently falls during the Antarctic summer. This would make completing the fast impossible if they follow the traditional rules, as the sun doesn't set and they would starve to death. Charlie Chaplin rules. What is the reported solution to this problem?
Ooh.
Here's my answer, because I think this might be something else that I've heard before. I think you go off of like the time in Mecca. Like if
Okay.
you ever can't see the sun or something like that, you always go off of what's happening in Mecca.
I think that's fair.
That makes sense. I think you put up curtains.
You make your own sunset.
I think you have to be in the dark if you want to eat.
But then you would just put up curtains and eat all day.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Let me black out my room.
Well, they're not going to cheat too much, you know.
Yeah, they're still
They're Muslims.
You know, they're not
between you
trying
and
to
God.
scam God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if we scammed God?
Actually, I'm going to change my answer to they scam God.
No!
Okay.
There is no God in Antarctica.
They just don't follow Ramadan during
God can't see you because you're too far away.
That's true. I'll say something similar to Aidan. Maybe not Mecca, but you can like decide your own 24-hour.
Choose your own Ramadan.
Yeah.
So Aidan was dead on. They do follow Mecca time. So
Let's go.
Mecca time.
Mecca, Saudi Arabia is considered the holiest city in
Mecca
Islam
time.
and is considered the birthplace of Islam. So they fast according to Mecca time. There's still some debates about the correct way to address this, but this is the most common solution, and it makes sense to me.
Makes sense.
Can't argue with that. There are cathedrals and churches in Antarctica. I didn't write a question about
That's
this,
really
but
cool.
there are several, and they are staffed. So
Neat.
Whoa.
Is there an archdiocese of Antarctica?
I don't know much about
Archdiaphragm.
That's good, Alec. That's good.
You know, Alec, you impressed me once.
Whoa.
Nice.
Hopefully
The
that
puns
doesn't
are paying off.
actually change the outcome of the game too
It might
much.
have.
It might have. I don't know. I
Alec's
haven't been
gonna
keeping
win
track.
by one now.
If he does, then Alec,
Well
I
deserved.
want you all to take away that the key to winning this is to just be funny.
Being funny. That's why we do it.
So before we move on to this final question, I wanted to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving on McMurdo is typically celebrated on Saturdays, so we'll have a chance to celebrate with the staff when we arrive. Can you all please share what you're thankful for?
Aww.
I'm thankful for Antarctica.
We are
Wow.
the world.
It's beautiful.
Actually, I'm thankful for penguins, though, TBH. Those are
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, I
TBH.
like that.
If I'm
Also
being
thankful.
honest,
And like my family and stuff.
I'm thankful
being honest.
that we can be on this bus together. Even though I'm missing the
Aw.
big game, I'm glad to be with you guys.
Even though his power went out.
Even though my power
Even
went
though
out,
it's the big
you know,
game.
my
No
seat on the
turkey.
bus, its power went out. I mean,
Yeah, the
It
isolated.
was so cold he froze
His unit.
in his unit.
Yeah, Cooper's having a good time.
What
Well,
are you
okay.
thankful for,
the
Aidan?
big game, I will say there is a holiday tradition where they do a penguin
Penguin
bowl in
bowl,
McMurdo
penguins?
Station. No, they do a football game out in the snow on Thanksgiving, like
Ah.
the Saturday that they celebrate it. So you
That's
will see
awesome.
a big game there.
I'm thankful for that.
Is
It
OJ
was a big
Simpson
game
gonna
the
be
whole
there?
time.
No, don't
he
say
playing?
that. No, I just said I was thankful for it, Cooper. You can't ask that afterward.
Wow. I'm
Did you say
thankful
you're
for
thankful for
Wikipedia.
OJ Simpson, Aidan?
No, I didn't. No, please.
He's been cryogenically frozen in Antarctica. I'm thankful for
I'm thankful
Wikipedia,
for Daniel
If
Jones.
I got
internet
cryogenically
bloggers from the
frozen
early
by it.
2000s, and the Antarctic tourism industry for doing the research for this episode possible. 'Cause
Nice.
Otherwise, it's really
Aw.
hard to find good information on Antarctica. Number 15, the final question. On the opposite end of the spectrum, the Antarctica of yesteryears was, if this article I found in The Modern Drunkard from 2005 is to be trusted, an alcoholic's wet dream. And from what I've read, that's died down a bit since, but still fairly prevalent. When you're in the coldest place on Earth and are cooped up inside all day, you drink. I spent several hours researching this. I'm going to list off 4 things that this article says are real things at these Antarctic bars. Yes, there are bars in Antarctica. And include 1 fake thing. What's the thing I made up? A. The Fat Penguin Drinking Game. You ask would you rather questions and try to guess what you think the other person will answer. If you get it right, the other person drinks. If wrong, you take a drink. And this is played with like groups of people at a time. B. A cocktail titled The Nacreous Cloud. It has unspecified ingredients, but is apparently nasty and involves curdling milk with lime juice. C. Liquor Mountain. You take a block of ice from outside, etch ski slopes in the ice, and pour liquor down the slopes into people's mouths.
That sounds
kicks
awesome.
ass. Hell yeah.
D. Boozy the Clown. An alternate persona accompanied with a clown costume that has been passed down from person to person. Persona of Boozy the Clown is being a nuisance. Or E. Slushy parties. You take pure snow from outside and make margaritas/alcoholic slushies. Which one's fake?
If you're not doing that, what are you doing? That kernel milk thing sounds like the absolute worst shit ever. But I don't know if they would do that because they all go crazy.
I'm going to say Boozy the Clown.
I think Boozy the Clown is made up.
You don't believe in Boozy the Clown?
I believe
in Boozy the Clown.
He doesn't believe in the existence of Boozy the Clown, but he believes in Boozy the Clown.
He believes in what Boozy the Clown means.
It's
for
what
the
he
world.
stands
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
The drinking game you described sounds kind of boring.
Okay.
But Alec, what else do they have to do? It's Antarctica.
I think that makes it more true. So
That's like, never have I ever been to Antarctica. Everybody takes a drink.
No, it's
I
like
think
would you
Liquor
rather,
Mountain.
and then you try to guess their would they or would they not.
Oh.
Liquor Mountain.
But yeah, I
would they
agree. It still
do
sounds
that?
boring.
Liquor
Liquor
Mountain
Mountain.
rocks.
Liquor
though.
Mountain, but I hardly know her mountain.
I'm gonna go with Boozy the Clown as well.
God, groupthink.
That sounds like something Steven would have a fun time coming up with.
I bet you did have fun, didn't you, Steven?
You have fun
Your
coming up with that
several
one, Steven.
hours
I had
of
fun
research.
researching this. I had a lot of
Okay,
fun.
I'm gonna say slushy party.
Wait, no, I'm changing to Liquor Mountain. I can't.
Wow.
I cannot let Liquor Mountain stand.
You can't? That sounds fun.
Can't. Steven, what
you
is
think
it?
Sounds like
I
a
was
good time.
creative enough to come up with Liquor Mountain?
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad you think that. But the answer is Fat Penguin drinking game. So none of you impressed me.
No,
You should-
no.
drinking game.
It was
That
so
shitty
boring.
drinking game. I know.
It's
It's
like
a
would you
real
rather-
drinking game I
drinking
found
games.
online.
It's like would you rather, but
oh.
you drink if you're wrong about what the other person would rather do.
Okay, guys, let's play it right now. Okay, so Steven, ask us a would you rather.
I think Aidan wouldn't. He wouldn't dare.
Oh, I guess I'm wrong.
You didn't
Yeah.
ask a would you rather.
That drinking
We
game
gotta try
sucks.
this out. I want to see how fun it is in practice.
Okay. Let's see.
I heard a really good would you rather recently.
Ooh,
So
okay.
you
Would
have
you
to-
rather relive the last year of your life or jump 1 year into the future?
Okay, so now we have to
That's
guess
really
what
good.
Alec
Okay.
would answer, and then we guess what he would
Well,
answer.
Alec
And
asked
if we're
it.
right, then we
So,
don't have
yeah.
to drink. But if we're wrong, then we have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how the game is? Like Alec
Yeah, that's kind of how
poses
it's
the
played.
question and we have to guess which he would answer?
You have to guess
Yes.
how I would answer, or
Yeah.
okay.
That is a good one.
Okay. I think Alec would rather relive the last year.
Yeah, I would say the same.
Yep, me too.
That's true.
Because then
Okay,
he
Alec
missed
has
the
to
birth
drink
of
now.
his
Yes!
child.
So
Alec
I
has to
have to
drink.
This is electric.
Yeah, this will liven up a room.
You guys got me good. This is the best game ever.
This is the best game ever.
Drink,
Honestly,
drink.
I'm saying it
Hydrate,
right here.
hydrate,
We're starting a
hydrate.
spin-off podcast called the Fat Penguin Drinking Game Podcast, where all we do is this shit. Sub to our Patreon.
It's terrible. We're not going to do that. So all the other things I listed are real. A nacreous cloud is a type of iridescent cloud that's high up in the atmosphere, and it's pretty common in Antarctica, so that's why they called the cocktail that.
Nice.
And then
That's
I also
disgusting.
found pictures of the Liquor Mountain and Boozy the Clown, if you're interested.
Okay, this does say in between rampages, Boozy the Clown pauses to say hello from the bottom of the world. Is he canonically like a killer clown?
I mean, Liquor Mountain rocks.
No one's ever died in Antarctica. Well, no, sorry, no
No
one's ever been
confirmed
murdered.
kills.
No one's ever been
Antarctica.
murdered.
Boozy
He
the
goes
Clown.
on
No, he's
non-murderous
just
rampages.
his rampages are being a nuisance. So let's remind our audience how much you have all managed to impress me.
5.
6.
11
Oh!
That's challenge point swing right there.
So
for Alec.
For
for
Alec.
the challenge question, do you have any suspicions?
I was
Or do you want me to
suspicious
reread them all?
about them dang Germans in Antarctica. I
Them
could have
dang
sworn they
whaling
made tunnels.
Germans.
Do you want me to reread all the questions?
Read them back.
Okay.
Yes.
Run it back.
repeated all the questions so you remember what they were.
We'll just keep that in. That rocks.
Ah. Turns out I don't know that much about Antarctica.
It's a mysterious
I was
place.
thinking the Nazi one, but now I'm starting to lean
Whoa.
toward the slang one. What if they're all real? Oh
What, the slang one?
Oh man.
Take the call.
It's still hard for me to breathe. There aren't worms in Antarctica, but
Yeah.
I don't want to
Do
challenge
it,
that.
Alec.
I'm gonna say the slang one.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the Emperor Penguin one. The Penguins one.
Mm.
About which one watches the babies or hatches the eggs
Okay.
or whatever.
Alec, you are incorrect. Cooper,
Sad.
you are incorrect as well.
Oh.
It was the worms.
Dang it.
It was the worms.
It was the
Worms!
We knew it.
I
Never
believe
bet
in
against
worms.
worms.
I believe
I
in
believe
worms in
in
Antarctica.
No.
Wow.
That's so sad.
Worms are actually
Damn.
very important.
Crazy.
In the Antarctic soil ecosystem.
That's what I was thinking. There's got to be at least worms or worms equivalent.
Yeah, don't bet against the worms.
Don't bet against
Don't bet against the worms.
I did a worms question.
They are
You
actually.
did, Alec.
Earth episode.
You shouldn't bet against the worms.
I should.
Antarctica used to be like
There's
an
so many
ancient
worms. It's literally the
swamp,
biggest
too.
crowd.
There's got to be worms there. Dang it.
This episode gets 50
Wisdom
likes.
of the
We'll do
worms.
worms trivia episode.
Okay.
Here it comes.
Someone will write it.
All right.
Someone will do it.
So they are actually extremely common in their favorite habitats, with roughly 500 individuals being found in each kilogram of soil. So not only do they
Wow.
exist, they're very common in Antarctica in
Plentiful.
certain habitats. So,
Nice job, worms.
shout out to the
Of
worms.
course.
Gosh.
It's so
So-
obvious now.
All right, let's recount the score. Who's impressed me most?
Still got 5.
I've dropped to 1.
I have 8.
Alec.
Oh, sorry.
Alec, I was
Dropped
under
to-
the impression you had 6.
Yeah, I had 6.
Yeah, he lost so many points because he thought about worms but didn't
I
do it.
unimpressed myself. How many did I lose then? I don't know.
You
I had
lost
6
3.
minus 3. I have 3.
Cooper, you're at 8.
I have 8.
Congratulations,
Add them
Cooper.
together.
You've officially impressed me. And when I tell the staff at McMurdo that, I'm sure they'll give you all the respect you deserve.
Beaker.
Whoa.
filthy
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa!
Saying that felt like a slur.
That's powerful. Thank you for tuning in to Bust One today. Happy Thanksgiving again. We'd really appreciate it if you told your friends, family, and fellow penguins about us. Also, subscribing or dropping a 5-star rating in your podcast player of choice would be super helpful. Our main goal is to one day have more viewers than Coco Bell. We're on all the social
That is a
medias
good
as
goal.
at Bust1Trivia. Don't forget to visit us on Instagram. Head on over to bust1trivia.com for a link to our Discord and official merch. Before we go, I'd like to thank Bert for the use of our theme song, 5978, which is a certified banger.
Freezer.
Banger.
Thanks for writing Bust One. We'll see you next week.
See you guys.
Bye. We're here.
We made it.
I'm getting naked.